Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. It's been a while since I've been on this game, but I'm back because I have been watching the modding community lately, and I finally found a mod that has piqued my interest most certainly. Now, a couple of months ago, well, I shouldn't say a couple of months ago, if you remember way back when I did do videos on this game, I covered a mod called Event Horizon, which was basically an interstellar mod that added the entire interstellar star system into the game. And this mod, by the name of, oh gosh, the Kcalbeloh star system, basically does just that, except it does it in a completely different way. Obviously, both mods are going to be different, but this mod has, I would say, a lot more to offer than Event Horizons did. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be checking out today. And if you are a fan of Kerbal Space Program, if you want to see more of this in the future, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, before I hop into the tracking station, I should probably mention some things right off the bat. Like a lot of planet packs, this mod is going to require Copernicus in order to work. Now, thankfully, Copernicus is updated for the latest version of the game. However, Copernicus isn't the only mod you're going to need. This mod also requires KSP community fixes, which is kind of like a... It's, in a nutshell, it's basically a bunch of bug fixes, which also requires mod manager for installation. And you're also going to need to download the Singularity mod, which basically adds in the graphical effects for the black holes and the wormholes, because yes, there is a wormhole in this pack. That's how you get to the star system. Of course, you could always travel through deep space via interstellar mods, but that's probably not the best way to go about things. So obviously, we have the normal Kerbal space system here. Did I just say space system? I meant solar system. And right there, there it is. That is... Oh, we can actually see it. That's actually... Oh, I think we clicked on it. Actually, I don't want to click on it just yet, because over on Jewel, that's where the wormhole is. And as you can see, if we were to zoom in, there is a custom icon for the wormhole. That's a main trend in this mod. All the celestial bodies that are added into this mod are going to have custom icons. And that's basically what the wormhole looks like. It's got a nice looking effect. And obviously you have the distorted this here. But yeah, that's the wormhole, pretty much. And actually, it's something really cool. Whoa. You can actually look into the other galaxy. Okay, this is kind of weird. Whoa. It's like I'm going in and out of the galaxy. Like, here's our galaxy and there's the black hole. That is really strange. Okay, enough with that. Now let's tab over to Elu. And now... Oh gosh, what is this? Oh, we're inside the black hole. Now, this is the main star of the show. The giant black hole, yes. And obviously it has the distorted effects, which looks amazing. And supermassive black hole is the center of the... Whatever that name... By the way, I don't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm just going to call it the black hole. It doesn't have a jet or a superheated blue acceleration disk, indicating it has probably not devoured a star in millions of years. But yeah, here's the black hole. Yeah, it looks really awesome. And the first, wait, is this the first one? I can't seem to click on the black hole, so yeah, we're starting with you. Yes, this is the first one. Okay, what was the name of this one again? On Refni. It's a dwarf planet that orbits extremely close to the impending doom that is in front of this. And yeah, it is basically in the process of tearing itself apart, as you can see. Yeah, although it probably has some stunning views of the black hole. Oh, probably also terrifying, because, pending death. Well, I really do want to know what happens if you would send a craft in there. Like, what would happen if you did that? But anyways, next one is Rokea, I think? Now, this is a gorgeous planet. It looks like a blue marble, which it basically is. But you might think this is a gas giant, but no, it is actually a water world. The fascinating ocean world completely covered in water. Unlike Lay, this ocean is unique and distinct. The immersed depths could produce a mantle made of exotic ice due to the extreme pressure. Yeah, I can't talk today, apparently. Its mysterious and alluring depths continue to captivate the attention of researchers and scientists. And yeah, slightly further away from the black hole, but it's probably still utterly terrifying. And it's just at the edge of the accretion disk. I think that's what it's called. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Now for Iomena. I don't know if I'm spelling that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a rocky planet featuring large craters and oceans. Researchers indicate that the likelihood of life existing on this planet is exceedingly slim due to the high concentrations of ammonia. So yeah, it does have an atmosphere, as you can see, but probably not one you're going to want to breathe, and it has some nice lakes. It does look like a habitable world, but it, according to the description, isn't. Which, by the way, every celestial body has a description in this planet pack, which just shows you the amount of detail that just went into this mod. Anyways, the next world is Uleg, I think, a frigid planet with an orbit that takes it far from the black hole. Its surface is predominantly covered in ice and is highly inclined, and an eccentric orbit suggests that it was likely captured. And yeah, very nice looking textured world. It looks like an old volcano with a nice canyon. If you do visit this world, recommend bringing a plane. That seems like a fun little thing to do. Alright, next is Maleg? Maleg? I have no idea how to pronounce it again. But actually, this is a brown dwarf. Something that you don't really see very often. It emits significantly less light than other stars. And it's an L-type brown dwarf. But yeah, very, very nice. Very interesting looking star. Now for Metna. I think I'm spelling that. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Again, sorry if I don't pronounce it right. It's a frigid planet that is highly locked, and the surface is covered by thick ice caps, except for the region near the substellar point, which has been dubbed the warm pole. Because of the planet's low atmospheric pressure, water boils well below room temperature, resulting in water existing primarily in the form of ice or water vapor. Yeah, it kind of looks like an eyeball. And yeah, nice textures and everything. Little pot marks with some cracks and ravines. Yeah, very nice looking world. Don't know what this is supposed to be. Is that like green or anything? I don't think it is. But yeah, there it is. Now for Mayu Kur. Oh boy, I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, there's a black hole in the distance. A small planet with an exceptionally eccentric orbit. Surface temperature experiences significant fluctuations depending on its distance from its parent star. Which kind of, now that I look at it looks more like a gas giant than anything. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of a chocolate ice cream scoop. Especially like with textures like this. But it does make some interesting topography. Now for Sun-orc, our first main sequence star, and is quite bright actually. That's mainly due to the scatter, I bet, though. It looks really nice though. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I ran out of storage space again. Yeah, I really do need to figure out how to free up more storage space so that doesn't happen. But anyways, yeah. Where was I? Sun-orc has longer lifespan and lets UV radiation, blah, 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 blah. Increases the likelihood of habitable planets in its system. So, first planet up in the system is Seta, which has just gorgeous texturing. I love the texturing here. And obviously, this is a hot gas giant, which, yeah, I bet. It looks like it's glowing a bit. Actually, I've noticed that a lot of these planets tend to glow, and it seems like that seems to be the case for this one too. But yeah, it looks really, ooh, the night side looks exceptionally nice. But yeah, obviously it does have an atmosphere, but I don't think you're going to want to go in it because, you know, gas giant. But anyways, next planet is Aluko, I think, which is a entirely locked world, which has a habitable strip of land, which kind of interesting. Like, it has a lot more here than it does on the other side. Like, there's more ice, like, creeping up for some reason. And it makes for an interesting thing, and I think that's a volcano there. Oh, very nice. And then you got the desert side, obviously. It kind of looks like an eye, if you look at it the right way, but yeah. There it is. And now for Tot, it's one and only moon, just a captured asteroid. Might make a fun area to land on, but you know, it's there. Very nice. Now for Sarah, a ringed world, which is probably one of my favorite planets in this pack, because look at the nice texturing on the ring. It looks like that there's actual asteroids and different separate particles making up the ring. I just love that. But yeah, it's a barren rocky planet with striking ring system and several large lakes. Unfortunately, the lakes are toxic and there is no known evidence of life. And you can tell I'm tired today. I've had a long day. Anyways, Daipuck, I think that's how you pronounce it. Just a normal-looking moon, but it's geologically, according to the description, it's geologically active with a lot of volcanoes. Might want, maybe if you do a mission here, might make some fun missions, like maybe send a probe into one of the craters. That could be quite fun. Also, I love the look of this. Like, you can see all the volcanoes on the night side. But yeah, that's the moon. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a wormhole that's orbiting this planet. So yeah, if you want to visit a planet, here it is. That's the one benefit. I think that's the one reason why I prefer this mod over Event Horizons, because a lot of the times there were several wormholes for the Event Horizon mod. And the main reason for that was that it's compatible with other mods, other planet packs if you choose to download them. But the problem is that it was basically random as to what wormhole you would go to. And yeah, it's nice having this wormhole here within close proximity to a planet. But anyways, next object is Noi. Just a Trojan asteroid. Liberates around the L4 Lagrange point between Sun-orc and the next system we're going to take a look at, which is an interesting one. But yeah, just a normal asteroid. Now for this, which is a binary gas giant system. Very interesting concept, I must say, but it looks very nice. And for the first gas giant, we have Symmetra, the larger of the two. It's an ice giant with its blue appearance attributed to the traces of methane found in its outermost regions, while other regions of the planet are believed to be colored green and yellow due to unknown compounds. And the other one is Symmetra. Wait, hold on. Symmetra. What is this one called again? Symmetra? Okay, yeah. The smaller of the two, and unlike its companion, its cloud bands and storms are difficult to observe in visible light. Yeah, you can kind of tell this one's kind of devoid of color compared to the other one. But yeah, it's a very nice contrast between the two. It's definitely interesting. And now for the first moon of Noira, which looks like it has a giant chunk taken out of one side. Kind of looks like the Mun with slightly darker texturing. It's the closest moon. Found a retrograde orbit. There is a feature of the giant crater suggesting it has experienced a significant impact from a relatively large celestial body in the past. So yeah, apparently it rotates retrograde, as in it rotates in the opposite direction compared to everything else, which is kind of weird. Anyways, Noric, I'm noticing a trend in the names. Frigid Moon, despite its icy exterior, is geologically active and displays numerous deep fissures in its thick ice caps. Yeah, it kind of looks like Europa with an atmosphere. Very interesting world to go and explore. Next one is Noireg. Again, the names and the ends, which kind of looks like Mars, except with a much thicker atmosphere. Rocky moon with extremely dense atmosphere, which obscures its surface beneath thick cloud layers. Its atmosphere has a mesmerizing green hue, but landing in this moon is considered extremely perilous due to high concentrations of corrosive and toxic components in the air. So yeah, probably a warning to smaller, not as beefy of computers. If you don't have a very powerful computer, this might tank your frames, because you're going to have to go through a lot of particles to get to the surface if you choose to go to this moon. Anyways, next is the Arlac system, which first up we have the Berry Center. Yeah, this is just a placeholder to make everything work properly. That seems to be the main trend with binary star systems. And it looks like that. Probably don't recommend to go near it, though. It's probably very bad. And I'm sure your ship will go haywire if you do. Anyways, now for Arlac A. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's the first star of the binary star system. It is a blue type A main sequence star. Yeah, very bright indeed. Yeah, that is blinding. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Okay, now for the only planet that is orbiting this star of Anheg, which is a lava world. Like appearance, closely orbits. Due to its proximity to the star, intense heat and light have caused much of its surface to melt, resulting in the formation of lava rivers and oceans, as well as frequent vaporized metal storms. With its inhospitable conditions, Anheg is regarded as one of the most hellish planets ever discovered. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Mustafar from Star Wars. It looks really nice. Probably would be a very interesting world to go and explore. And does this have an atmosphere? No, it does not. Even though it references it having storms. Don't know what that's about. Interesting graphical glitch there with the star, like, going through the planet. That's interesting. Okay, next up is Arlac B. Second star, it's a small low-mass star classified as an M-type main sequence star, also known as a red dwarf. And the first planet is Aurora, which has a gorgeous atmosphere texture. And the fact that you can see the clouds move, that is amazing. Large rocky planet, tightly locked as a result of strong solar winds emanating from the red dwarf, can be observed from the entire hemisphere facing Arlac B, but at the same time its atmosphere is gradually blowing away by the solar winds. Ooh. So yeah, probably visit while you can. Ooh, that's a nice coloring. Yeah, some of the planets in this plaque are just gorgeous. Now for Atpan. Like another habitable world. Oh yeah, there seems to be a graphical glitch where with the aurora on the poles, they seem to be hovering above, or something tells me it's not supposed to look like that, but yeah, it's there. Rocky desert planet with oceans primarily composed of naphtha. While it may seem like a good idea to construct a petrochemical plant on the planet's surface, the Kerbal Space Center advises all cosmonauts to keep their helmets on while exploring the planet, because the planet's atmosphere emits a strong odor of mothballs. Ugh. Oh, looks like you have some volcanoes, some nice pockmarked craters. Like, that looks very interesting. Yeah, nice little world, all in all. Yeah, probably would be, and obviously you get the amazing view of the binary star system. Right, next, we got some lag, is Aneta. Gas giant, boasts a stunning planetary ring system. The planet is characterized by its perpetual cloud cover, which is divided into distinct lighter-hued zones and darker belts. Due to the conflicting circulation powers of these zones and belts, the planet experiences violent storms and turbulence. So yeah, might make an interest if you want to send a probe down here to analyze the atmosphere. Might make an interesting entryway in. And again, with the ring texture, that looks awesome. I love the ring textures on this mod. Alright, this mood of Enots, I'm just going to call it that, just right in the middle of the ring, looks very interesting. It kind of looks like one of those pottery things that just like swirls about. Small asteroid moon embedded within N's ring system and is considered to be the smallest known moon. And now the next moon is Ephile, which looks like a moon from another planet pack. It appears like a sapphire nestled close to Aneta, where viewed from a distance, Its charming atmosphere and beautiful beaches make it seem like an ideal vacation spot. Perhaps in the future, the KSP will build a resort there. However, the question remains as to who could afford the ticket to visit the distant planet. Oh, nice to see that the mod maker has a sense of humor. And yeah, very nice looking habitable world. Obviously a gorgeous view of the binary star systems and a gas giant. And now for Yulb, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Very blue looking. Yeah, it's a blue moon. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like the mod maker read my mind. Now for Elad, the largest moon. Kind of looks like Ganymede. It was the first to be discovered. It is believed that Elad had an atmosphere in the past, and even supported liquid water on its surface, but it remains a mystery as to why the moon lost those characteristics over time. Yeah, look, again, very nice texturing. Looks really nice. And yeah, again, a very nice view of the gas giant system here. Now, and that's it. Yeah, very good mod. I love this mod. I love the idea of just interstellar mods in general, especially since I'm just a huge fan of that movie. And yeah, so that's gonna pretty much do it for this video, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered almost everything. Yeah, again, there's some things that this mod has that the Event Horizons didn't have. Like, Event Horizons had a neutron star, which if you are into that sort of thing, go and check it out yourself. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I will have a link to the mod in the description below. And be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.